Good morning, class 12th. Welcome to the next session of the chapter Journey to the End of the Earth. We've already covered two questions and the answers to those two important questions. The third important matter that is raised in the chapter by the writer is the concern about the changing climate and its impact on the continent Antarctica. She worries about the melting West Antarctic sheet that has started melting, and mind you, if this sheet melts completely, the water level in the oceans is going to rise to 200 feet, which is going to be a deadly scene for the entire world. And I fear if the entire world comes to an end and gets drowned in that water. The second concern is about the Gulf Stream currents that are slowing day by day due to changes in the climate, because these currents are responsible for the variations in climate when you compare the climate at the latitudes and you compare the climate at the poles, because these currents, they start moving from the latitudes towards the poles. At the latitudes they are warm enough to keep the climate warm of the places, and as they move towards the poles they get colder and colder and result in a cold climatic condition at the poles. So these currents are getting slower due to climatic disturbances, and this is bringing a big change in the climate of all the regions. The third and the most important matter that is discussed in the chapter is about the survival of the phytoplanktons. Phytoplanktons are sea grasses that are found in the water bodies. They are autotrophic in nature. They produce food for all the marine animals and plants, and not only this, they are a source of about 80% oxygen that is released on the planet. Due to ozone layer depletion, the life cycle of these phytoplanktons is completely disturbed. The number of phytoplanktons that are dying every day has increased due to this climate disturbance, and we fear that this is disturbing the whole food chain, and all the other marine birds and animals that depend on these phytoplanktons for their food are dying. So this is a major cause of worry for the writer, not only for the writer, for the owner of the program, Students on Ice, Mr. Geoff Green, and in fact for all of us. And we should do something about it as a team.